Hi, I'm Jennifer Betit Yen, hosting a special series of Film Lab Presents on Crossings TV in honor of Asian Pacific Heritage Month. Think you know what it means to be of Asian Pacific heritage? Think again. You just might be surprised.
Hi, welcome to a special episode of Film Lab Presents. I'm guest host Leah Chang, and I'm delighted to introduce you to a short animated creation by John Day of a series of events and stories about a small rural town in the Philippines. We begin with someone who lives on the main street in this town and hear what they have to say.
We live on the main road. Everyone passes by our front door.
Kung hindi ka rin na, maswerte naman kayo nitong papi eh. Eh, cute-cute naman yung anak ng bata eh.
Swerte. Swerte talaga. Swerte. Swerte talaga.
Bagal-bagal ka gagawin kang ulam. Dali. Ano? Tumatanda na ako eh. Kabagal-bagal pa lang. Kabagal lumakad na rin. Ano? Bilis.
Welcome back to another special episode of Film Lab Presents with a focus on the Philippines. I'm guest host Leah Chang, and we have for you today another short animated creation by John Day. Today, we'll bring you the story of a school principal.
Every morning at 6, I leave for the school. I am the principal there. It is very far away, you know. I take the road out of town towards the sugar mill. Then, through the sugarcane fields, around towards the east coast. Then, I turn onto the main road for a mile or so until I reach the turn-off. From here, I have to walk the last few miles across the fields because the rains have turned the path into a gully. Only then do I reach the school.
All right, now everyone, write down this sentence on the blackboard. I will read it for you.
3
My mother
times 3
asked
is
me
9.
to buy
3
2
times
gantas of
4
rice
is
at the market
12.
yesterday.
3 times 5 is 15.
Who can give me the answer to this problem? What is 21 divided by 3? Ricardo, what is the answer?
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high.
Our island, Cebu, is part of a group of islands called the Visayas. We are going to study the economy of this region.
How I wonder what you are.
Maayo.
Ah, come in. Please come in. We will have something to eat, huh? We are just having some roast fish. Yes, we are living here temporarily. You have met my wife, have you not? Please, sit down, sit down. You must pardon the dirt floor, eh? Yes, it is good you have come. You know, we are only living here in the marketplace because of the typhoon last year that almost destroyed my house. You have seen it, have you not? It is now being repaired, but the work is going very slowly. A few years ago, I was a typist in a central school here in town until they asked me to be principal of a remote barrio school. They wanted someone who had good relations with the people there. Of course, I accepted. When I went to the school, I saw that it was in bad need of repairs. There were holes in the roof and everything was falling apart. So I went back to town to ask the mayor for materials to make the repairs. You know, the people in the barrio are of a different political party than the mayor. And so I was told that the materials were not available. I did not know what to do then. After a few months, I heard that the new prefab school units were being delivered, but I was sure that none were for me. When someone told me that one of the new units was for my school, I did not believe it. Are you sure? I said. I went as fast as I could to the town and still did not believe it until they showed me. There were piles of corrugated metal and roofing materials, and new steel beams for the frame. We built the school with the help of some carpenters from the barrio and the grade 6 students. They tamped down a layer of gravel for the floor. A friend of mine donated 100 bags of cement. The frame was bolted together. Then we built the walls. Now it is almost finished. It will stand next to the old schoolhouse. We did it all ourselves.
Is everybody listening? What is the correct answer to this question?
This is how you add fractions. 1/4 plus 1/4 is equals to 2/4.
Today, class, we're going to study broken quotations. I'll read the first sentence. Someone get a ball, Linda said, so we can play a game. Now, who can read the second sentence? Lido, you try.
I think Julio has one, Ramon replied, but he's not home.
Yes, Lido, that's very good. Now everybody, together.
I think Julio has one, Ramon replied, but he's not home.
Nora, can you read the last one?
Here comes Narciso, Celia shouted. He found one.
Good, Nora. Now everybody.
Here comes Narciso, Celia shouted. He found one.
Very good, class. Now, who's talking in this sentence?
Celia.
Yes. And who's not home?
Ramon.
No, Ramon is the one who is talking, but who is he talking about?
Julio.
Good. And who found the ball?
Narciso.
Wait. This sentence is incorrect. The period should be placed before, not after the closing quotation at the end of the sentence.
Yes, I made a mistake. Now, who would like to put in the quotation marks in the next sentence? Vicente, you try. Is that right, class?
Yes!
Now, everybody read.
Someone get a ball, Linda said, so we can play a game. I think Julio has one, Ramon replied, but he's not home. Here comes Narciso,
Maayo.
Ah, yes. You have come to learn how to make the baskets for carrying rice. We will sit on this bench and make them together. The baskets are small, and they are good for taking food with you. First, we take a large palm leaf, like this. Oh, here, you take this one. Then, smooth the leaf out, so all the smaller leaves are flat and straight. Now, take one leaf and weave it under and over the next 3 leaves.
Like this?
Yes. Weave the leaves over and under each other, like you're making a basket.
Oh, I slipped.
Now, pull the leaves tighter together. See? It's starting to take shape.
Wait, can you back up? I can't follow you.
Watch me. It's not too difficult. Keep weaving the leaves like this until the basket gets bigger.
Everything fell apart.
Now, I am almost done. Oh. I will weave the top together so there is an opening for the rice.
I'm lost. Completely lost.
There. It's finished. I will fill this with rice and take it with me to eat later.
Can we start over?
Yes, we will make another. Here, you can keep this one. Now, you can carry rice with you.
Hi, and welcome to a special episode of Film Lab Presents. I am your guest host, Erin Quill. You may know me from my blog, The Fairy Princess Diaries. And today I am delighted to introduce an animated creation by John Day. We are going to take a look at a series of stories and events about a small rural town in the Philippines. And we begin with Barkada, in which a local man tells us a little bit about local politics. Enjoy.
Dimdim, did you visit Mr. Inot last night?
Yes, the shop teacher at the elementary school. We ate roast fish and sang songs past midnight. I am lucky to have so many friends here. It makes my life seem richer. I am not working now, you know. My last job as a driver for businessman in the next town ended a month ago. Before that, I was the mayor's chauffeur until he died last year. Because of my heart condition, I wasn't able to finish high school, so it's not easy to find work. I also campaigned for the opposition party in the last presidential election. We had to be careful. It was dangerous because the ruling party is very strong here. We put up posters at night. After the election, I found out there was a list of people to be eliminated if they made too much trouble. My name was on that list. Well, I'm still here. We're all going serenading at Miss Sarmiento's house tomorrow night. She is the most beautiful teacher in school. Maybe you would like to join us. It will be very romantic. There will be a full moon.
Tatlong beses bumagsak. 3 times.
Things are getting better this year. 10 more people joined our group, and they made donations too.
Remember last year, when we were all sitting around with nothing to do? We changed all that. We had a campaign to raise money to put up a basketball court. Now, we're having basketball tournaments. Our group has about 40 members now, and we have many ideas to make things better here. After I got my BA in Commerce, I wasn't able to pass the civil service exam. They make the exam very difficult because there are so few jobs. That won't stop me though. Now, I'm part owner of a jeepney that takes people to the next town. When I make enough money, I'm going to buy a bus that will make trips to the city. It will take years to raise the money. It doesn't matter though. I have so many ideas. So many dreams.
Saka matagal yan, bay. Makikita ka dyan. Ilang taon yan. Anak buhay ko yan. Oo, sige.
It's time to hear a difficult story, that of Isid, who lost her parents during a massacre in World War II. Take a look.
On the way north to the next town, there is a wide, long, grassy field. It stretches from the main road almost to the sea. You have seen it, haven't you? Just by the road, there is a pile of old stones. Only carabaos graze here now. It is very peaceful now. A long time ago, that pile of stone was a command post for a military airfield. Their flag flew from the roof. They took over all our islands. They were everywhere. Everywhere. One day, a plane landed carrying a high-ranking military officer. That night, they all went in a jeep to their headquarters to celebrate. The plane was left unguarded. A band of our guerrillas set fire to that plane. It burned and burned. Oh, how it burned. And the next day, they went through our town and rounded up everyone they could find, men, women, and children. They took everyone to a place near the beach. They took my mother and father too, but I was hiding under the house. They hacked them to death with machetes. They cut them down like the sugar cane. My mother, my father, my sister, everyone.
I am delighted to present another short animated creation by John Day. Do you believe in saints? Because today's story is about one.
She will be here soon. She's bringing it from the next house. She is very old now.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo, Manang. Maaari po bang pumasok?
Oo, Manang. Buti naman narito na kayo. Magdasal na tayo.
Sumasalang ka, sambahin ang ngalan mo, mapasasamin ang
She brings the picture of the saint to our house every 2 weeks. Then we pray. Sometimes we sing hymns. She always leaves the picture here overnight. She will be back tomorrow to take it to the next house.
I can't quite see what it is. It's covered in plastic.
Yes, the picture is very old, like her.
It's so faded. I can hardly see it.
Magandang umaga po.
Pasok, Manang. Dasal tayo ulit.
Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya, ang Panginoon ay sumasayo.
Now, she will take the saint to the neighbor's house. We will follow her.
Saan ang pakiramdam niyo, Manang? Kumain na ba kayo?
Abay, oo. Ay, alam mo, yung anak ni Teresita ay pagkaganda-ganda, maayos na maayos.
Salamat po, salamat po.
Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya, ang Panginoong Diyos ay sumasa iyo. Bukod kang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat, at pinagpala naman ang iyong anak na si Jesus.
Na nga po eh. Ay, naku, nagsasayaw na ho.
Talaga?
At saka kumakanta. Ay, salamat.
Salamat.
Ito na po yung poon eh. Saan ho namin ilalagay?
Magandang gabi po. Kumusta ka na?
Oh, mabuti naman.
Magandang gabi. Ay, naku, eto. Masakit ang likod.
Walang kwenta yan.
Regina, Regina, Celi,
She goes to all the houses in our street, one after the other, never missing a visit.
Pasok po kayo. Pasok po, tuloy.
Salamat.
Upo. Kamusta? Kamusta na?
Mabuti naman po.
Tagal-tagal natin hindi nakita.
Oo nga, hindi.
Pasok ko, Manang. Kumusta na kayo?
Abay, maayos. Abay, ikaw, Heso Kristo, Diyos na totoo.
She has been doing this for us for years, as long as anyone can remember.
O Iha, kamusta na yung trabaho mo sa City Hall?
Ay, nagtatrabaho pa rin po ako kay Mayor.
Maria, aking ina, minamahal kita. Aking ina, aking huwaran, nais kong ikaw ay...
Magandang gabi po.
Magandang gabi. Pasok ko. Dito.
Salamat, Iho.
Kumusta ho?
Come with me to the next house.
O Santa Mariang Reyna, ina ng awa, ikaw ang kabuhay at katamisan. Aba, Ginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya.
I hope you enjoyed Film Lab Presents. If you'd like to get a weekly shot of the online version of the content, bold, innovative, and deliciously diverse, you can subscribe. It's free online at youtube.com/ASAMFilmLab. That's ASAM Film Lab. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Betit Yen on Crossings TV, where cultures meet.
Swerte talaga. Swerte talaga.